Awas agui hadne at nangangan. Asidlu ning awaw wakus kiwku dinga kasagan. Asidlu lakay de kunastu gidangal sawan. A long time ago, the Haidas lived in those wooden houses that they built. This young mother and her two children lived in one of these houses. Ne al nangoyan. Waganu ilgo dingagan. She went to look for cockles and clams. Lakai de kunast, before she left, she told him there's one last fish left, dry smoked fish. What was chin hilau, saan sango eaten, asilu, silkan kaslu, kat aslu, intasan. There's only one dry fish left. So when I come back from looking for cockles and clams, we will eat that last fish. Waganu Haida. Then she left. Sirkan kat aslu. When she came back, right away, she smelled the fish, and she asked the oldest daughter, Sirkan kat aslu, adi chinel skun gudangan, asitlu nung kwaya sa lakyanangan. Kasunu adi tak lengo chine tauza, waganu nung kwaya son, didu nu tagan, my sister ate it. Her mother walked over to the sister, la au ning dunas a khasken la hamila skasketan. She slapped her face and her fingernails made a scratch on her face. Waganug nin jada kwayas tumanu kudinges slain. The older sister felt really bad. So they were sitting there while their mother was working. Hawan la au shangulas asu awang wasko nim kwaya sawan. The older one said, "Let's go, let's leave." So the younger one said, "Okay, we're gonna nin kwaya skotring istid did. So they said we will walk in the forest. Then they left. Waganul istid wayan. Wagan le istaw waslu adsi tats gil ta'onga gangan. She used to break the branches so that they would be able to find their way home. That's what they used to do long time ago, to find their way back to where they came from. Waganu tale istawayan. They walked a long time. Waganu wayan. Then they got very tired. Waganu atitide pide hekol lomang wayan. Then they sat down under the trees. Hawan ko kawango kuntenu. While they were still sitting there, a handsome young man, ning tlai la kaskatla asleo, la pakatla wayan. We're gonna lot likyaning wayan. He asked them, "What are you doing here?" We're gonna nin kwayas laksudayan tuk la o la traffic. Then the older sister told him about how the mother had slapped the girl's face because of eating up the fish. Tawel tagan atu lahangila klastayan. Asitu ng Lila sawan. Dakwatziking. Do you see the tree? Look under the tree. Tide good. What was seen, Ethan? There's spruce roots there. Get the spruce roots for me. So they got the spruce root. So he cleaned the outer part off, and then he showed them how to split it to make a warp and weaver. Then he wove that little basket over his thumb. Ati kadi gale to sayan seeing land the istawas atu with the spruce roots. He made a small little basket on his thumb. Then he pulled it off and he put it on the ground, and it seemed like it started growing. So he told the young women, "Kitsa dasko sawan what's squawking? Askegu what was chinchilla sel good ila tau etu what's ko eden a seed." Again, one is we're going to add the kadige I is we're going to cook on wawayan. Then they went over and they got all this food and they start putting it in the basket. We're going to kadige iwan is done. It kept growing. The basket kept growing. And then when it got high, when it got full, then the young man said, "Ding la su asidgen lak suayan. Hausen gudlaila getling nang ang sikan istawang lak sudua ati tawe adea. We're gonna hook an oawayan." Then the young man told him, "Go back to your village and get some young men to come and help you." And they did that. Then when the young men came, they had a hard time lifting the basket. And the handsome young man said to them, "Every time you're going to lift it, say hook." And so that's what they did, and they would get the energy to lift it. I see you hook suslu gin snitlas istasaslu agatliden. When you have a hard time doing anything, not just lifting, if you say hook, then it'll be easier to do. And that's what another thing that the young man told them. So they carried the basket back to the village. Adzi kadige geklang nangos a istayan. We're gonna ne wadloan ayu towel istit la towel local istuayan. Then when they got back to the village, they gave everyone all different kinds of food. And when the last was left, there's quite a bit left yet. The girls carried it to their mother. Adzi akal istawas slistu a adzi is kadige a is sekang aungal istawayan. We're gonna read us to Kukutalan. See, when they brought the last of food to their mother, there still was lots. And she got so ashamed, she fell over dead. When they told the story to children, they always said, "This will teach you not to be stingy with food." Weganu Adzi Gin Seeing a Kadito, that's Ielan. Then they learned to make basket with spruce root. Then they also learned to walk in the woods by breaking branches so that you could find your way home. If you're in the woods and you break branches, then when you come back, you'll find your way back.